Hey, how we doing, everybody? Nickalous here from the Orange Cons to talk to you about some amps we've kind of been sitting on for a while. This is an idea Andrew and I have had for a little bit, just discussing the equipment that we're using in case anyone was interested, and also in case you're just bored and just want to know. I'm going to start us off here. This one is the one my most recent amps is the Peavey Classic 30. All right, I've only had it for about 4 months. I actually inherited it from some in-laws of mine. Got pretty fortunate with that one. This amp has honestly been doing really well for me. I don't know as much about it as necessarily like the Junior coming up next, but this kind of little sleek black look amp has been pretty good. I like it because it's a smaller size. It does weigh a little bit more than the Junior, but it's obviously a little more or a little less stage real estate than the Blues Deluxe back here. All right, we're gonna give it a little shot. I'm gonna play a few little licks on it to see how we do, and we'll go from there. I've been happy with this amp in the sense that it's very responsive to everything that I seem to be doing. In the back of it, you've got it comes with a Blue Marvel Peavey. It's a 16 ohm speaker. You've also got EL84s and the 12 AX7s in the back. All in all, pretty happy with this amp, especially considering it was given to me. Can't really complain about that. And yeah, I think that's about all I'm really going to say. We have used, in the past, I've used a little volume attenuators here on the effects loops. Didn't really feel the need for it today, so it's not on there. But anyway, yeah, we'll move on. Okay, amp number 2. This one, this little guy, man, this has been my tried and true. I've ran this little Blues Junior on so many shows, big stages, small stages, nothing like playing the Georgia Theater with a tiny little amp. And honestly, I think the sound guys would prefer that. Let's be real. I have very little negative things to say. I don't have anything negative to say about this amp. It's been a workhorse. It's kind of become one of my best friends. It's always there when I need her to be. This amp, same setup, 12 AX7s and EL84s in the back. We've got flip it around. See, she gets a little extra love. We've got the orange warehouse speaker, the smooth style, which I can't say enough great things about. It was recommended to me by a man named Steve Hunter. He's worked on all the amps you see here. He will continue because he's my favorite amp guy. Shout out, Steve. What's up, buddy? You'll notice on all my amps, well, there's many that I tour with, I have a hard time with them labeling things because I feel like they label things volume and master and post amp, and really it's just gain and volume. Like, I don't know why they have to tease us with all these silly words. So for this one, your master will actually run your volume, and this really runs as your gain, even though they label it as your volume. So yeah, we'll give this one a shot. Let's see here. My baby. And again, I love it because of with the 5-piece band, a big keys rig, a full drum set. I'm all about stage real estate. You've got to conserve, you got to fit your spot. You know, I already take up my area with a big pedal board. The little amp, I just feel like makes more sense to me. Can't say enough about this. Love the Blues Junior. Good friend of mine. All right. Okay, and last but not least, certainly not least, I've got the Fender Blues Deluxe, another workhorse amp. You know, honestly, it does stay pretty stationary at the band house. I don't tour with it. I find that it's a little bigger than I want. I don't want to carry something that big. It's certainly not because of a tone issue. I think the tone on it's great. I've just found that leaving it in the band room, leaving it mic'd up has served me well. It's got 6v6s and some groove tubes in the back. It also has a let's see if I can flip this thing around. A Celestial V-type, V-type speaker, very similar to a Classic 30. It gives it a little bit more bite. I actually did not put that speaker in it. It just came that way. A buddy of mine that I picked it up from had already done that, and I just said, cool. Nothing too crazy up top here. I typically run the second channel. Seems to be a little quieter for the band room. It's a 40-watt amp, 100% awesome. Just a shout out, we are playing a kind of a crazy little Strat here today with some 11 gauge strings. I think just Diodario, cool little whammy, push-pull knob. I'm using it on the single coil settings, but I think it sounds great either way. Yeah, we'll give this one a little shout out. Let's see what it does here. Yeah, pretty solid little amp. Not a little amp, but pretty solid guy. I've had a lot of fun with them. Stays pretty stationary. It's already seen a little bit of road wear and tear from the guy before me, so I've kind of tried to keep it a little preserved. Yeah, that's the lineup I got for you. Hope you guys got something out of this. Typically, I find myself with Fender amps. I just recently sold a Fender Deluxe Reverb. Great amp, just didn't need 4 amps. It's kind of a little overkill. In the past, I've had a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe. Love that amp, probably one of my favorite. I actually regret selling that one, if I had to be honest. And then going really back, I used to have a Peavey Valve King head with a 412 Mesa cabinet. And I think anyone who's toured with the band will learn really quick that sound guys don't really like 412 cabinets. And without a roadie, you might not like a 412 cabinet. So I ended up trading that. And that's when I picked up the Hot Rod, and then the Hot Rod got turned into, I think, the Deluxe Reverb, which got turned into the Peavey, and then anyway, here we are. Thank you guys. That's all I got for you today. Have a good day.